I'm a big time introvert. How you address it is you face it. You face it every day. You face it every single day of your life. It's patience. It's patience in this fact of accepting who you are right now. You have to live in your own world. You look to your left, you look to your right, and you start to judge yourself off other people. I had to stop giving a about people. That was the biggest thing. I had to stop caring what people thought about me. I realized that everybody's up. That's the one thing I realized. I walked around and I put these people on a pedestal. Everybody was better than me. So I can't tell you anything about me because you're going to judge me and I'm going to feel even worse than what I am. What I realized, once I calmed my mind down and sat back and looked at how jacked up this world is, once you realize that you are not alone, everybody that's talking to you about how jacked up you are, only thing they've done better than you is they've hidden their fucked up world better than you have. It's patience. It's patience in this fact of accepting who you are right now. I'm fat. I don't like myself. Accepting the fact that if you lose 3 or 4 pounds, that's a huge accomplishment. You have to live in your own fucking world. You cannot judge yourself. That's why social media and all these things are horrible. You can't judge yourself off of the so-called competition that we have made up in our mind. The things that, how people look, how people act, how smart someone is. This is a race that you run completely alone. And you're all by yourself. I wasn't always this person. Trust me. I used to be embarrassed about lies I told, family issues, marriages I was in, things I cheated on, things I quit. I was embarrassed about all that shit. So a lot of people have things on me. They had power over me. They can use this whenever they wanted to. And I didn't like how that felt. So I want to get to a spot in my life where I can put a billboard up in the town I'm in with everything I did wrong. And let people drive by and see it. And I'm finally at that point. So when you get to that point, you kind of take that power back from you. One big reason why I can't stand it, public speaking, being on camera, I used to stutter real bad growing up. Even me right now to talk to you, I'm in the car for an hour getting pumped up because I'm a shy, introverted, leave me alone type of guy. Like, I'm still that motherfucker who is 6 years old, at a play, who can't say his line because I know I'm going to stutter in front of 5 people. So I walk off the stage. That's still me. So every day I'm fighting that. Some are actually born with some genetic freakishness. I was not. I couldn't read as a junior in high school, where I hid out, where I got called where I got beat so badly that I became afraid of every mother that ever lived on the planet Earth. Everybody. I had to reinvent a human being. I sat at home for so many fucking nights by myself, broken, not just physically, mentally, spiritually, mental toughness, strength, power. I'm like, man, I was up. But then I sat back and said to myself, I invented it. I actually sat back. I was fat, nasty, out of shape, miserable, and created a human being in my mind that didn't even exist and said, that's what I want to be. I want to be that guy. I want to be a guy that's capable of doing exactly what I'm doing today. And you have to, if you are born that guy, that mentally strong guy, he can be made. We are judging ourselves against too many fucking people. You have to judge yourself against yourself. And that's the one thing I started learning, man. This isn't a race against me and Rich Roll. This is a race against David Goggins and David Goggins alone. And once you can silence all that bullshit, all the outside interference and things that are attracting your mind to everything, you can then start to grow and realizing I'm stressed out for no reason. This is my own little race. This is my own timeline, and this is how I'm going to run it. But in making that person, you have to be able to turn down those egos. You have to be who the you are every day of your life, and never care about anybody who gets in your way that says you're not doing something the proper way. And the only message I want to get across to people is, once you change one thing, your mindset, you you can attack everything. And I find it fascinating. I'm fascinated because I'll be in these moments. I put these guys on some pedestal, and I was this guy who was peaceful. Look at this, my God, how are you guys? It's amazing. But once I worked my way up there, I said, my God, man, we can all compete. Let's go. So, do I like suffering? I like suffering in the way that is competitive, that brings out the absolute best in me. You live up to what whoever is around you that you like so much, that you want to emulate and be like so much. You live their dreams. So you lose your power. I have a gift. It's not a gift of gab. It's just a gift to say, look, man, I'm vulnerable. I'm very, very human. I'm not God's gift. I'm not Superman. I'm not Batman. I'm not even Robin. But I did figure out some things along my journey. So if I kept myself introverted and closed in, no one would ever, realize, man, that big, hard, tough guy over there, man, he's just some superhuman, and they put a title on me. This way, I have to break myself down, let people know that anyone can be who they want to be. If things come easy, it's not fun. I must fail at something repeatedly. It has to haunt me. And then once I complete it, I feel like I accomplished something. Look inside yourself. Stop looking at me or other people out here to be the hero of your story. This is time for you right now in all that solitude to get to know who you are as a person. Be alone with yourself. Start to face these different things in life. Knowing one thing in life, we are all very fragile in this world. We have to know that when we die with some meaning and some purpose in this world. Stay hard.